Today we get to do one of my favorite videos, What's in My Pockets 2022 edition. Now, I've been very fortunate to test out a lot of really cool gear, and I think I finally narrowed it down to the things that I want to carry with me most of the time. So without any further ado, here it is. So first things first, we have to talk about this key organizer by Orbit in collaboration with Nomad. Now, I've been testing this out for about 2 months, and without giving the final review away, this is a pretty healthy competitor to the Bellroy key organizer. I think they're pretty comparable in looks and functionality. There are some things that this does better than the Bellroy and vice versa, but overall, this is a very competent key organizer. In the looks department, I think the patina is a little bit weird with some of this cracking that's taking place, and also on the backside with some of the discoloration, but I think those things will go away or look just a little bit more worn in with time. But we'll know after a month or two when I drop my final review. Also, I really like the fact that they got away with making this without any stitching. I think they could have used stitching and this still would have looked really nice, but this just gives it an extra elegant and sleek design in my opinion. The other thing I really appreciate about this key organizer are the bands that hold the key fob and the keys in place. They're made of a stainless steel that's scratch resistant, and I really like the fact that they finish these off in black and have these really subtle Orbit and Nomad engravings in the top and the bottom. I just think that's a really nice touch, and I think it just really adds to the look of the key organizer. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm super excited about this. I haven't quite decided if I like this better than the Bellroy key organizer, but I think Orbit and Nomad did a really good job with this. The next one is kind of a surprise to me because I've kept the Andar iPhone case on my phone a lot longer than I would have expected. Now, in my eyes, this still isn't quite as good as the bull strap iPhone case that's about $20 more expensive, because I don't think the leather is done quite as well, but I think Andar have done a really interesting job with this iPhone case, and I kind of want to stick with it for a while. It is made of a really nice bit of top grain leather, and from what I understand, the finish is done a little bit differently so that you don't notice the patina right away. It has patinaed a little bit on some of the edges, but it's not as extreme or as soft as the bull strap iPhone case. But I will say it's just a little bit more rugged. This thing has suffered a couple of drops that I think would have taken some chunks of leather out of the bull strap iPhone case, and it's come out looking pretty clean. I'm pretty impressed by it actually. Doesn't feel as soft as a bull strap iPhone case, and probably not as rugged as the Nomad rugged iPhone case either, but pretty solid job by Andar overall. Definitely a case that's worth checking out. I might switch it back to my bull strap again in a couple of days, but for now, this is staying on my phone. And then of course, the one that everybody's gonna roll their eyes on because I featured it so many times, the Misc Goods Co wallet. I think I just can't get it out of my pockets. Now, earlier I did a review on the Steckerd wallet, which was a formidable competitor to this, but honestly, the simplicity, the quality of the leather, this really thick stitching, and then just like the messages that they've engraved in the wallet themselves make this a mainstay in my pockets, and I just can't get rid of it. And the other thing that I've talked about a little bit in other wallet reviews, this wallet is also convenient enough to let me get my cards out quickly in a checkout line or at a restaurant without kind of looking like a doof standing there trying to fish around for cards. So for me, this just strikes a really nice balance between design simplicity and a really good aesthetic that I'm excited to carry with me in my pockets even to this day. And of course, this thing has patinaed so nicely in my pockets. The longer I keep it in my pockets, the nicer it looks, and the more it just looks like a natural part of my everyday kit. And so, you know, I'm probably gonna be swapping this out every now and again to test other wallets, and I might even go back to the Steckerd wallet just for a little bit, just because it's so convenient. But the Misc Goods Co wallet is something else. So there you have it. Those are the things that I'm carrying with me at the end of 2022. In 2023, I'm definitely looking to test out more wallets, more key organizers. I feel like keys have been a little underrepresented on this channel. But the other thing I want to do is work on featuring other smaller independent leather creators, because there are a lot of really cool creators in the space who work so hard and they make really great products, and I think they're worth featuring. So stay tuned for more of that. And like I said, if you ever have any product that you want to recommend that I check out, definitely drop it in the comments below, because I'm always on the lookout for something to take a look at and feature on my channel. And then one other thing that I'm thinking about doing, and this is a huge maybe, is maybe adding one other piece to my pockets. I've been pretty consistent in keeping only my keys, my phone, and my wallet in my pockets, but I've been thinking about adding one extra item, and that's still up in the air, but it's something I'm excited to explore and to see if that's something that I will be pursuing in the next year. So stay tuned for that as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you want to see some really cool wallets, I did a really nice roundup of wallets in this video right here. But otherwise, I just really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.